people say, what's that? It's Pat. A lot of people ask, who's he or she? A man or a sir, accept him or her, for whatever it might be. It's time for androgyny. Here comes Pat.
Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. Today's video is about the LGBTQ plus movement and all of the inter-conflicts that are going on right now. That's been going on for a while, gradually building. And maybe 2008, I remember having a debate with a person online about when you open up a door, when you open up this door of rebellion against what God has defined as marriage, as what a marriage is, one man, one woman. Once you open that door in rebellion and say, oh no, I too can go through that door. I too can go through that door. That you're going to leave it open for other things to come. And here we are with people who are within the same community, at least tied through their acronym. They are tied, even though there are also associations and divisions, splits from that are just LGB, because they're saying that the LGB is about sexuality and biology, that it's two men or two women or a man and a woman who are bisexual agreeing that they love their biology and they love their sexuality towards each other, okay? And then they're saying that the TQ part is about identity, about how you identify. If you identify as a man or a woman or somewhere in between.
So then is it spurious to even suggest that there are these arguments happening, that there are divisions or strains?
Yeah, absolutely. I completely disagree with what you were saying. I don't think there are divisions or strains within our community. I think there's a small faction of people outside of the community who want to create a moral panic about trans people for no reason other than the fact that they are hiding behind that to push forwards their right-wing agenda. And actually, it disgusts me because, you know, we have a lot of rights in this country as LGBTQ plus people. It's outrageous to suggest that we close the door behind us and stop trans people getting through as well.
But the debate that I had years ago, I said, once that door is open, you are not going to be able to close it because everyone is going to trail behind. But they wanted it open because they wanted what they wanted. And now they're seeing it from a perspective of how heterosexuals saw them trying to redefine marriage. And when they see these trans people trying to redefine what a man or what a woman is, they see now. But it's too late. It's too late. And because of that, there are so many little sectors now within their whole organization, because there are so many people who identify differently, who say they want to be seen and recognized and they want to have their rights too, because, you know, why should you shut the door in their face and close the door behind you now that you've gotten your rights and, you know, you're able to get married now? Why are you going to leave us behind, you know? But I knew that this was going to happen. But guess what? When we go to Romans 1 in the complete Jewish Bible, I can bring... The Bible clearly condemns all sexual perversion. That includes homosexuality, transgender, adultery, fornication, bestiality, incest, you name it. The Bible condemns it all. So yes, Romans 1, we see. Let's just turn there. So, in a nutshell, they have exchanged the truth of God for a lie. They have professed themselves to be wise, but have become fools because they have exchanged that truth. The natural use of their bodies have now been changed to unnatural. The women have decided to exchange their natural affection that should be for men onto women, and the men also burn with lust in their heart for each other. They burn with lust for one another, okay? And because of that, for that reason, God turned them over to a reprobate mind to do what's inconvenient and to do what dishonors their own bodies. And so that is a part of the T part. The T came because of the LGB part, okay? Because they kept going and kept going, and now, because they kept pulling at that thread, it is what it is now. That the men who were, honestly, the signs were always there within the LGBT community, because, you know, women who refer to themselves as butch or as studs, you know, they would shave their heads and or just, you know, cut their hair really short, dress like men, grow facial hair, try to emulate men, try to or vice versa with the men, you know, trying to emulate women. So it was in there the whole time, and then it just continued to gradually increase and get more you know, I'm not going to say dynamic, but more extreme, I guess that's the word, more extreme in what they were doing, until we have now trans men saying that women don't own womanhood, that we don't own periods, that we don't own breasts, that we don't own, you know, the XX chromosomes. Yeah, so because of that, that is why it is what it is. So Romans 1, and once again, the complete Jewish Bible, which I'm going to insert. But yes, that tells it all. Because, you know, you can't just rebel and think, oh, well, we want to keep our bodies intact because we love the biology, we love each other's bodies, and we are desiring one another's bodies. Okay, so what happened now, because of the confusion and the delusion, if I can say it, confusion and delusion of this, now it's about changing your body to fit what your mind is thinking. So that's how you know it's been turned over to reprobation, a reprobate mind. You're not doing anything that is convenient for yourself. You are going out having these extreme surgeries, getting things cut off, butchering yourselves in order to fit something, because your mind has been turned over. And that is it, because you keep playing around and playing, trying to be God, trying to redefine things, trying to redefine what God has already put before us, and how he has defined what a marriage is, what it looks like, who's involved, how you come and, you know, can be joined together to create and to, you know, continue the seed and to reproduce. But you see, they kept on and kept on pulling at the thread, and here we are. It's just, everything is unraveling right before our very eyes with our bodies. So now that within that community, some people said they wanted to go even further and say, well, that would also mean that I can change my body. I can make my body what I feel like I am inside. My identity will determine what my body is. And then, so that gives me the same right to do with my body as I choose. And then they are looking to them to accept them unconditionally as well. Say, oh, I'm one of you now. I'm equal to you. I am the same as you. You see how that works? They wanted to redefine marriage, and now they have people who want to redefine what a woman is or what a man is. So that is how the enemy works. He's going to let you have your way to a degree. He'll let you have some things, but it's going to come with a whole bunch of other things that you did not sign up for. Now, that's all under the umbrella of that reprobate mind that you were given because of the fact that you were in such a rebellious state of mind. So the Bible is the inerrant word of God. It prophesied this, and here we are. So thanks, guys, for joining me today. This is a quick video, and I thank you for joining me. If you have any comments, please leave them below, and I will be sure to respond. You have a blessed day, and you take care. Keep God first in all things. Take care.